Alright, so let's see where I'm at now. Okay, I need to start getting rid of this blue background or what's ever going on over here. So that's going to be, obviously a lot of this is just coming from the CSS, but where, I don't know, I could probably figure it out just by digging around the CSS, or I could take the easier method, and I use this view style information with the web developer plugin. If I click over here on the body, I see that, okay, the reset is doing, just setting all the margins to 0, so I'll let that do its thing. That's fine. The screen.css, okay, so look, so this actually, the screen.css from what I downloaded, this is adding all sorts of stuff. This is adding a font family, style. Yeah, it's adding a whole bunch of stuff that I just don't need over here. So I am gonna, well, I'm just gonna delete that whole body thing. Let's see. Let me go into my CSS. Why is this all zoomed up like this? Hang on a second. Just want to get this back down to the baseline 100. There we go. So my screen.css, well, I'm just looking over here just at the base structure. So the body, all this could go, because that's just styling. That's nothing relevant to the actual function to these buttons. Actually, all this stuff, I don't have a content container. I don't have any H1 or P tags. It's all gone. If I'm not using it, certainly don't want it in there, because it could, well, just delete all this stuff. Don't want any extra code. Let's see where we're at now. Before I go deleting crazy. Okay, well look, I still have this annoying top blue thing over here, and I have some kind of blue underneath here. So let me see what this is all about. There we go. Something. What is this page? Look at this. I'm just looking at my nav menu, because when I click here, when I hover over this thing, I'm looking at the top left over here. I see that this is actually my nav menu that's being changed, right? And that's why this is coming up. This nav menu, again, in this guy's screen, is adding a whole bunch of stuff. Well, you know what? Let me start by just deleting that. Now, I'm not going to go delete crazy, because now this has some kind of width, paddings, and margins. So this looks like maybe, you know what? Better yet, I don't even delete it. I just kind of comment this out and see what this gets me. Oh wow, look at that. That did a whole lot of good for me. Okay, that's cool. I'm not going to commit to deleting all that just yet until I start doing my specific moves with this thing, but that just handled a lot of the problems. So let me see what's going on here. Now this is another, why is that blue? And again, actually, from what I recall, the shadow, I think from what I recall, that's an image. I'm looking over left here for an image. Well, okay, whatever. Let me just, since I kind of remember it was an image, icon shadow, this is probably it. Ah, look at this thing. So this image has a blue background, right? You see it? Well, let me just Photoshop this blue right out of there. Probably instead of making it, I'm going to save this thing, instead of it being a JPEG too, I'm going to save this thing as a ping, so I can make sure I have a transparent background to this thing. Let's see how fuzzy we can get this. Let me play with this for a little bit. I want there we go, this kind of fuzzy. There we go. All right. Actually, before I do that, there we go. I am going to get rid of this background. I don't want to have it spill into that other part too much. Okay, alright, whatever. I mean, I know this is blue. This is going to be slightly blue, but, shadows could be blue too, right? Okay, maybe that's a little shaky, but alright, let me do that. Ping, transparency, save it. Let me go save it in the root of my document. Project 2 working. There we go. And I will name it icon shadow, but in PNG. Alright. Won't save the actual original. And now, what I need to do is let me do a find and replace. Anything that's, well, maybe that's a little dangerous. Where are they adding the icon shadow? Page shadow. I'm not finding icon shadow. Okay. Maybe, there's only one other place it could be added. If it's not in the CSS, it must be in the JavaScript. And, there we go. Icon shadow. So this is adding the icon shadow.jpg. But what did I do? I made it a PNG. So let me see if there's any other references to this while I'm at it. Nope, just the one. Okay, so theoretically then. Oh, cool. Alright. I got some work to do still, but blue background be gone.